You are a salvager. Your home is the silent deep of space. You drift through forgotten shipping lanes. You hunt for ghosts and forgotten treasures. Your ship, the Stardust, is a small but hardy vessel. It has seen better decades. Much like you. The void is your trade, and business is usually slow. But today is different. A signal cuts through the normal static. It is faint, a whisper on the edge of your sensors. It pulses with a strange rhythm. It is unlike any Federation beacon you know. The signal originates from the Aurora Rift, a place most pilots wisely avoid. It is a shimmering curtain of light and shadow, a place of cosmic storms and strange energies. Legends say it is a graveyard of ships. Others claim it is a gateway to other realities. Your nav computer warns you against the journey. It flashes red alerts and dire predictions. But the whisper is alluring. It promises something new, something more than scrap metal and spent fuel cells. It promises a story, and a payday big enough to retire the Stardust, and maybe you along with it. You adjust your course. The Stardust groans in protest, but it obeys your command. You push deeper into the glowing mists of the rift. The whispers grow stronger here. They resonate within the hull of your ship. They seem to hum directly in your bones. It is a song of incredible age. You feel a strange pull, a sense of destiny you cannot explain. It is probably just the lack of sleep, or so you tell yourself. The journey is tense. Shimmering ribbons of light dance outside your cockpit. They hide asteroid fields and gravitational traps. Your sensors flicker and fail. You fly on instinct and decades of experience. The signal is your only guide, a single pure note in a symphony of chaos. It leads you toward the heart of the storm, toward something waiting in the silence. Then you see it, a shadow against the glow, a derelict ship of impossible design. It is not human. Its lines are too fluid, too organic. It looks more grown than built. It is vast, a sleeping metal giant. This must be the source of the signal, the ghost at the heart of the Aurora Rift. You have found your treasure, or perhaps your tomb. Your ship's external cameras show no signs of life. The derelict is dark and silent. It bears the scars of ancient battles. Yet it is strangely intact, as if it chose to rest here, waiting to be found. You guide the Stardust toward a gaping hole in its hull, a wound large enough to swallow your vessel whole. Your heart pounds. This is either the greatest discovery in history or the last mistake you will ever make. You decide you are fine with either outcome. You dock your small ship inside the silent giant. The air is cold and still. A strange, metallic scent hangs in the void. You put on your void suit. The mag boots clamp onto the alien deck. Every footstep echoes in the immense darkness. Your flashlight cuts a nervous beam through the gloom. It reveals hallways that curve like the bones of some great beast. The walls are covered in symbols. They pulse with a faint inner light. You follow the signal source, deeper and deeper into the alien vessel. The whispers are a roar now, a thrumming energy that vibrates through your suit. It leads you to a vast central chamber. In the middle of the room, a massive core. It hums with contained power. It is a lattice work of crystal and light, a nexus of otherworldly technology. This is the heart of the ghost ship. You approach with caution. Your scanner struggles to identify the materials. The readings are off the charts, unstable, dangerous, yet beautiful. You feel a strange compulsion to touch it, to connect with the immense power before you. A voice in your head, your own, screams that this is a terrible idea. You have always been good at ignoring that voice. It has led to some of your best stories. You reach out a gloved hand. The air crackles with energy. As your fingers brush the crystalline surface, the ship awakens. Power surges through the ancient vessel. Lights flicker to life along the walls. The humming core erupts into a blinding glow. The alien symbols burn with sudden intensity. The floor beneath your feet vibrates. The entire ship feels like it is taking a breath after 1,000,000 years of sleep. You stumble back, shocked and amazed. The signal stops. In its place, a new sound. A voice. It echoes through the chamber. It is musical and strange. From the core, a figure emerges. It is made of pure light. A hologram of a woman. She is tall and graceful. Her form is woven from the same energy as the core. She looks at you. Her eyes are pools of ancient knowledge. Then she speaks, and you do not understand a single word. Her language is a cascade of tones and clicks, a lost song from a forgotten time. Yet you feel the intent behind her words. It is not a threat. It is a plea, a warning. She raises a hand of light, and the symbols on the walls around you shift. They morph into star charts. They show constellations you have never seen. They depict a journey across impossible distances. She is trying to communicate, to bridge the gap of ages between you. She points to herself. A single clear word cuts through the alien melody. Lyra, her name. Then she points to a complex, star-born map. A location glows with a soft, urgent light. She is an archivist, a keeper of knowledge from a vanished race. This ship, this entire vessel, is a library, a time capsule, and its systems are now bonded to you. The ship recognized something in you. Maybe it was your impeccable sense of style, or your alarming debt-to-income ratio. Lyra's form flickers. She seems to struggle to maintain her projection. Her voice becomes more urgent. The star charts on the walls change again. This time they show something else, something terrifying. A darkness spreading between the stars. A swarm of immense size. It moves with a singular, hungry purpose. Lyra speaks a new phrase. You do not know the words, but the meaning chills you to the bone. The star devourers. She shows you what they do. Entire star systems wink out of existence. Planets are shattered into dust. Suns are drained of their fire. The swarm consumes everything. It leaves nothing behind but cold and silence. They are a plague on a cosmic scale, a force of nature driven by an insatiable hunger. They are not conquerors. They are harvesters. And they are heading this way. Lyra then shows you the Aurora Rift, your home turf, the shimmering nebula you have navigated for years. But she reveals its true nature. It is not a natural phenomenon. It is a scar, a wound torn across the fabric of space itself. It is the aftermath of their last great feeding in this sector, 1,000,000 years ago. Her people fought them here, and they lost. The beautiful, dangerous rift is a mass grave, a memorial to a forgotten war. You stare at the images. The legends were true, just not in the way anyone imagined. The rift is not a gateway. It is a warning, a constant reminder of the horror that sleeps in the void. And now, it is waking up. Lyra's projection stabilizes. She looks at you with an expression of grim resolve. Her people knew they were doomed. They could not stop the swarm, not entirely. So they created a final gambit, a last desperate hope. This ship, the vessel you stand in, it is that hope. It is not a warship in the traditional sense. Its purpose is far more complex. It is a key, a trigger. It was designed to do one thing, to reawaken a forgotten power. It is now humanity's only real defense against the coming night. Your small salvage run just became the most important mission in human history. No pressure. Lyra projects a new destination onto the star map. A distant, uncharted system. A place she calls the Forge. She explains that the ship's true power can only be unleashed there. You must pilot this ancient vessel across the galaxy. You must reach the Forge before the Devourers arrive. The ship's engines are old, but they are powerful beyond human understanding. She shows you how to interface with the controls. They respond to your thoughts. The ship is a part of you now. You return to the Stardust. You feel a pang of nostalgia for your simple life. Salvaging junk, avoiding patrols. It all seems so peaceful now. You fire up your old ship's comms. You send a single encrypted message to the Federation. You tell them you have found something. Something big. You do not wait for a reply. You power down the Stardust for the last time. Your new ride awaits. Taking the helm of the alien ship is surreal. The controls are intuitive, almost alive. The vessel glides out of the Aurora Rift. Its massive engines leave a trail of shimmering light. The journey to the Forge will take weeks. Weeks you must spend with a holographic ghost, and the weight of 2 civilizations on your shoulders. You make a mental note to ask Lyra if the ship has a decent coffee machine. It is going to be a long trip. Your course is set. The ship moves with a speed and grace that defies physics. But your journey does not go unnoticed. A squadron of patrol ships appears on your sensors. Humanity's own defense fleet. They broadcast a warning, an order to stand down and prepare to be boarded. They see a massive, unknown alien vessel, and their protocols are clear. Anything unidentified is a potential threat. They have no idea you are in here, or that you are trying to save them. The patrol ships flank you. Their weapon ports are open. They are serious. You try to open a communication channel to explain the situation. But their firewalls are strong. They are not listening. They are preparing to fire. Lyra's calm voice echoes in the command chamber. She advises against any aggressive action. Violence will only confirm their fears. You need to persuade them, not fight them. You have one chance. Lyra helps you tap into their comm system, not with a signal, but with data. She can project her knowledge directly, a compressed packet of truth. You broadcast her warning. The story of the Star Devourers, the history of the Rift, the purpose of your mission. It is a desperate plea for reason, a gamble that your own kind will listen. You can only hope it is enough. For a long moment, there is only silence. The patrol ships hold their position. Their weapons are still armed. You wait. The tension is thicker than a black hole's core. Then, a single ship breaks formation. It moves closer. A new voice comes over the comms. It is the squadron commander. He sounds shaken, confused. He asks you to repeat the transmission. He is not attacking. He is listening. The truth, as strange as it is, has given them pause. You have bought yourself a temporary reprieve. The commander agrees to escort you. He is not entirely convinced. But the data you sent was too detailed to be a simple hoax. He will fly with you to the Forge. He says it is to keep an eye on you. But you know he is also coming to see if you are right. Your small, desperate mission has just gained a few unlikely allies. You are not alone in the dark anymore. The journey continues. The patrol fleet keeps a respectful distance. Their presence is a strange comfort, a reminder of the world you are fighting for. Lyra teaches you more about her people, their science, their art, their long and tragic history. You learn that they were not warriors. They were explorers, thinkers, and they were wiped out by a force they could not comprehend. until it was too late. Finally, you arrive. The Forge system. It is a chilling sight. A collection of dead, gray planets. They orbit a cold, dying star. The system is a graveyard, a monument to the past victims of the Star Devourers. Lyra confirms your fears. This was once a thriving star system, home to one of her people's allies. Now, it is only dust and echoes, a stark reminder of what is at stake. In the center of the system floats the Forge itself. It is not a building. It is a vast, star-born machine, a megastructure of incomprehensible scale. It surrounds the dying sun like a cage of black metal. It is dormant, lifeless. But as your ship approaches, it begins to stir. Lights flicker across its surface. Ancient mechanisms begin to move. It is responding to your ship, to the key. You guide your vessel to the heart of the great machine. A docking port opens. It is a perfect match for your ship's hull. The connection is seamless. As your ship locks into place, the Forge awakens. Energy flows from your vessel into the megastructure. The void itself begins to shimmer. The space around you hums with immense power. The dying star at the center of the Forge begins to glow brighter. It is being rekindled, reignited. Then they arrive. The space before you tears open. Rips in reality form like gaping wounds. From these wounds emerge massive, shadowy vessels. Their forms are jagged and insect-like. They are less like ships and more like shards of darkness. The Star Devourers have returned. The swarm is here. They are drawn to the energy of the Forge, like moths to a galactic flame. Your escort fleet forms a defensive line. Their small ships look like toys against the Devourer vessels. They are hopelessly outmatched. But they hold their ground. They are ready to fight and die for your mission. They fire their weapons. The blasts are absorbed by the dark hulls of the enemy ships. The Devourers do not even seem to notice. Their attention is fixed on the Forge. But the Forge is not a weapon, not in the way they expect. It does not fire lasers or missiles. It erupts with light. A brilliant, pure wave of Aurora energy expands from the rekindled sun. It is a beacon, a signal sent across the galaxy. It is a call to arms. The final gambit of Lyra's people was not to build a superweapon. It was to send a message, a reminder. As the light from the Aurora beacon spreads, something amazing happens. New ships begin to emerge from the void. They appear from every direction. They are not human. Their designs are varied and strange. Some are sleek and biological. Others are crystalline and geometric. They are the descendants of the ancient allies, the races that fought the Devourers 1,000,000 years ago. They have not forgotten their old promise. They answer the call. The sky fills with 1,000 different ships, 1,000 different cultures, all united by a single purpose: to stand against the darkness. The Star Devourers pause. Their cold, hive mind seems to feel something new, something they have not felt in a very long time. Surprise. You have not just activated a machine. You have reawakened a forgotten galactic alliance. The war is not over. It has just begun. And for the first time in 1,000,000 years, the galaxy has a fighting chance.